Masha, come here. Come and talk to me. Masha, you are not supposed to be here. You've been banned from this building. And how are you going to justify what you just did?
I don't need to justify anything that I do. GSW has to justify to me why they left me out of the women's tournament. It must be because they're all scared. But that doesn't matter to me. I'm done. I'm done being overlooked. I'm done not being taken seriously, and I'm done answering your stupid questions. GSW is gonna find out I do what I want, when I want. And who the hell is gonna stop me?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it's your main event of the evening for the GSW Heavyweight Championship.
Here he is, the Dirty Daddy, Chris Dickinson, everyone. He certainly looks confident and ready to go against Alex Hammerstone here tonight.
The Dirty Daddy, Chris Dickinson, is in the house. Dickinson surprised the world at the last event, Inception, surprised us completely 100% when he came in at the end of that show and addressed Hammerstone, and more importantly, addressed his desire for a shot at the GSW World Championship. He's got his wish here tonight. The GSW World Heavyweight Champion, Alexander Hammerstone. Oh, there we go. Let's go to the ring for our introductions.
Introducing first, the challenger to my left, from Killer Hills 10304, and weighing in at 225 pounds, he is the Dirty Daddy, Chris Dickinson! And to my right, from Phoenix, Arizona, and weighing in at 254 pounds, he is your current GSW Heavyweight Champion, Alex Hammerstone!
And now, ladies and gentlemen, this is our main event of the evening for the GSW World Heavyweight Championship. There it is on display from referee Chris Levin. One fall to a finish. Dickinson made the challenge. He showed up at Inception. He said, I want a shot. He gets his wish here tonight. I don't know how many wrestling holds we're going to see here tonight. That's not a Dickie match. We may see a fight here.
Oh, yes, but both of these men have tremendous respect for the sport that is professional wrestling, AJ.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You look at a guy like Hammerstone. We mentioned earlier Tyson Maddox, a 5'2" player. Hammerstone's in that category. Strength, size, speed, agility. This guy can fly, he can wrestle, he can fight. But he's in there with a guy who quite possibly might be a mercenary here in the business than Chris Dickinson. Jockeying for position here, now wrist lock exchange. This is one fall to a finish here. I'm not entirely sure if there's a time limit. These guys are going to go for as long as it's necessary to crown a champion here, either while retaining or a brand new world champion. Oh, look at that position there by Hammerstone. Sam, how much Chris Dickinson have you seen throughout your career so far, and how aggressive is this guy?
I've seen quite a bit of Chris Dickinson in my short career as a broadcaster. I've never actually called a match of Chris's, but I've watched an awful lot of them, and I've interviewed him a lot. So I feel like I have a unique position into the mind of Chris Dickinson.
There he goes, Dickinson getting low, shooting on the leg there with a takedown.
The thing with Chris Dickinson is that he has such a respect for this industry that he is constantly studying the business, constantly watching Japanese wrestling in particular. His biggest inspiration being that, and we'll certainly see a lot of Japanese influence here tonight against Alex Hammerstone, who is a well-rounded individual in his own right, as you had said earlier.
Yeah, Chris Dickinson has spent some time at the dojo. He's traveled all around. He's mixed his style up over the past few years. He was known pretty much predominantly as a smash mouth performer. He has added a lot of technical skill to his arsenal over the course of the last few years. We'll see if that pays off here against Hammerstone.
Absolutely, and furthermore, I think Hammerstone is really adding some sizzle and notoriety to the West Coast scene as well, making his name not only here at Global Syndicate Wrestling, but also at MLW.
Absolutely. Hammerstone has spent some time in Japan himself. He is also one of those young and up-and-coming superstars right now. Hammerstone is the name at the top of everyone's heads right now throughout the industry. Young, he's got a lot of years left in front of him. Look at this guy right now on camera, folks. He's not in his prime yet.
And he's already a tremendous physical specimen.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
But so too is Chris Dickinson, always training in the gym, training mixed martial arts to make himself better.
Absolutely. I was trying to get a conversation in with Hammerstone earlier. With that kind of physique, you got to get some dietary tips. I started asking him. He told me to get the hell away from me, kid. So I'm not doing so well in the locker room today.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Hammerstone's having like at least a dozen eggs a day. Hopefully not raw.
Hammerstone in charge here. He is the champion. He's got the championship advantage, but he's here for a fight as well. He wants to compete against the best. Defeated Austin Aries in the main event of the last show, Inception, to be crowned the champion. So we'll see here at his first official defense.
Drop kick by Dickinson sends Hammerstone to the outside to the ramp. What's Dickinson going to do next? Oh,
Hammerstone may have telegraphed what he was trying to do there. He was going to try to stop that momentum with a boot, but that boot was up there way too long, and Dickinson countered it with that dragon screw through the rope.
But Chris has to stay on his opponent. He can't get confident and cocky and start taunting, because Hammerstone is pretty evenly matched with him in terms of size and strength.
Absolutely. While he may be equal in those aspects, there is something that Dickinson has that a lot of other people, you're either born with it or you're not. Chris Dickinson is an intense individual.
Are you talking about the crazy eyes?
Oh, I'm talking about the crazy eyes.
Okay, I'm glad we're on the same page.
Absolutely. Sometimes when you talk to him in the locker room, he's got that faraway look in his eye. He's kind of unpredictable as Chris Dickinson.
Yeah, I actually tried to get him for comment earlier today, and usually Chris is an open book with me, but he was very focused on this match and wasn't available for comment.
He was walking around that locker room, he had his headphones in, and he was just in the zone. He's ready for this fight here tonight. And they're a little too close to the action here with the audience. That staging, I don't know if it can hold their weight.
And both of these gentlemen have to get back in the ring. We're nearly at a 6 count now.
I was waiting to see if they would teeter-totter onto that ramp. Drop kick to the back of the knees.
And I guess that also counts as him breaking up that 10 count.
Absolutely. The referee, Dickinson, had asked for the referee to be a little louder on his count. I don't blame him. With the audience being that close to them, it was hard for them to hear the count. Look at this. Look at this. Ferocious. Look at that intensity. He is ferocious. Look at him just go after that knee. He's not even sure yet if the knee is hurt, but it is now.
I love that. That's a classic maneuver. It's been used for ages in wrestling, and it always works.
Time tested. Time tested. You want to tear a tendon, you want to break some ligaments, you want to put the champ on the shelf with a torn ACL, that's a good way to do it. If I know anything about Chris Dickinson, he doesn't want to just win this match. He wants to showcase dominance. He wants to defeat Alexander Hammerstone, not win a championship. Oh, now he's flexing on him.
And he's certainly been on a tear lately, defeating the likes of people like Joey Janela on the independent wrestling scene. So what would it mean for him to become the GSW heavyweight champion here and get another notch in his belt in Alex Hammerstone?
Absolutely. Not just win the championship, but win the championship in his debut match. This is Chris Dickinson's first match here at GSW. GSW has held several events, and this is Dickie's first match. To walk in and beat the champ night one, there's bragging rights for you right there.
Going for the single leg crab. Hammerstone's got to get to those ropes or counter out of that.
I think Dickinson heard you. He gave you a nod of approval there. It is indeed the single leg crab.
Oh yeah, Chris knows. Chris knows I trained with Lance Storm. He knows I know about a crab.
Oh, you know your stuff. He's giving you that sign of approval.
Oh, well, that's sweet. Thank you, Chris.
We've had 4 amazing first round matchups for the women's tournament. We crowned a new champion. We had a new championship challenge between Aries and Galvana. We've had a heck of a night here. Will a world title changing hands be a even more memorable moment than the rest? We'll see. Wait, Chris Levin has had a rough night tonight.
Chris is a tough cookie, I'll tell you that. I can tell you stories about Chris Levin, but I'll keep it to the match tonight.
Another guy I've spent way too much time with the independent scene over the course of my career. A lot of familiar faces for me here tonight, but it's all in fun. We're having a great time. What a contest here for the main event of our show.
Hammerstone going for the sunset flip. He gets the 2 count, but Chris Dickinson is still on top of his opponent.
Right back, another dragon screw, and he's right back to the knee. There is an injury that is very rarely talked about here in the industry: kneecap displacement.
Ooh.
You don't have to crack it, you don't have to fracture it, but just enough friction to displace that cap. That renders your leg immovable. You can't do nothing.
And who knows if someone's able to come back from an injury like that?
No, not many people do, and Dickinson knows this. See, there you go. Didn't I just say what that knee thing would do? And that's exactly what it would do. It would cripple you. So it looks like he just verbally agreed to my strategy here. He's looking to put a hurting on Hammerstone.
Oh, yes. But Hammerstone also laying the hurt to Dickinson. I don't know if people at home are able to see this, but the left thigh of Dickinson has a very clear handprint on it.
Oh, no. It looks like one of those turkey drawings that kids do in kindergarten. It's right there. It's a whole hand.
It literally looks like a turkey.
There you go.
Oh, my gosh.
I'm creative.
Good eye.
Here's Hammerstone and Dickinson fighting now back. Oh, here we go. Look at that. Dickinson's telling him, I can take it. Go for it. Give it to me. There we go. This is professional wrestling, folks. This is it. And now they go back and forth. And now Dickie's calling for it. There it is. All the momentum. Oh, and a back elbow by Hammerstone. And a clothesline. Dickinson's getting mad. But Hammerstone, has his number there. Back to the knee.
Up, could he be going for another single leg crab? I don't think that Hammerstone is going to be easily put into that again. He's learned his lesson the first time.
Absolutely. He got out of that fast. There goes the leg. Oh, big boot as a counter. Oh, no. Overhead. Belly to belly. give him credit. He did that one-legged. Only a 2 count. Hammerstone could not have possibly have put any pressure on that left leg. That had to be all right. One-legged belly to belly. That shows the power, strength, and coordination of the champ. Crowd going for Dirty Daddy right now.
But Hammerstone's going to have to dig deep between his leg and Dickinson being such a formidable competitor for this title.
Hammerstone says he's going for it. Nightmare Pendulum could be it.
I'm such a fan of that finisher.
Oh, my God.
It's devastating.
There we go. Wait. German with bridge. 2. Oh, not enough. I'm going to be honest with you folks at home. He executed the Nightmare Pendulum at inception. It was my first time seeing it live, and I was so godsmacked by it. I didn't even call it. I couldn't get it out of my mouth. It was such an amazing, it was such an amazing move. So I'm prepared for it tonight, folks. Oh, here he goes. He's going to hook him. Oh, he's going to invert that crab. We've seen this before in the past. Could he be going for that swing? Will he hook the legs underneath and go for, nope, he's giving up on STF. Look at that knee that he's got. He's got the left knee right where he wants it.
Hammerstone realizing the ropes aren't far away, and he's able to hook the ropes. Dickinson has to release that hold. Come on now.
If I've said it before, I'll say it again. The common misconception that fans roll with is that you have until 5. That is false. 5 is a disqualification. You have until 4. So that was smart by Dickinson to release that hold on the 4. Oh, there it is. He is tearing away. Notice the attack to the back of the knee. The tendons, the joints. He wants to cripple him. Take your 4. Oh, wait. Hammerstone sound coming. Ooh, athleticism there by Dickey. Oh, and that puts a stop. And there's some of that power from Hammerstone.
Beautiful spine buster.
Alexander Hammerstone, Chris Dickinson live, Richfield Park, New Jersey for the main event for the GSW World Championship. Oh, look at that there. More torque on the knee. Now he's adding pressure to the heel and to the ankle.
Hammerstone. Part of me is thinking, should you just tap in order to not get injured? My gosh, what a tough guy he is.
We were talking about Jordan Blade's ankle injury earlier and how that can set you back for a year. Jordan was out almost a year.
And with a man with as much size and muscle on him, it would be really hard to walk on an injured knee or ankle.
Absolutely. That's one of the cons to having as much muscle mass as these two individuals have. That's more pressure and more weight on the joints. There's a chop there in the corner. Dickinson making a mockery of Hammerstone.
Yeah, it would seem that Dickinson enjoys inflicting pain, enjoys taunting the wrestler and the audience.
He actually wants you to get fired up from his taunting. He wants you to hit him. He wants you to strike. Dickinson's a sick man in the head. He loves to fight. Oh, what a chop again. He's just chopping away at that redwood. This is just a fight. This is just nasty, guttural.
Hammerstone's chest certainly looks like ground meat, deli meat. I don't even know.
Dickinson is an intimidating man. That referee got the heck out of there fast. And he should. Dickey will hit him. Oh, look at him trying to fire up the champ. This is what Hammerstone needs. This is what all champions need. A competitor that looks across from them that won't back down, that won't just bow his head.
Hammerstone has that guttural instinct to survive. He doesn't want to lose that title. Firing up on Dickinson, hitting the clothesline. Could the tides have turned in this match?
Hammerstone knows what it takes to maintain championships. He's been the MLW Openweight champion for 2 years. He knows what it takes.
Overhead press into
into a Uranagi. Oh, it falls down on him. Not a lot of body weight. That might have been a mistake. That might have been a miscalculation on the champ's part. No weight, just a head and a slight hook. That won't be enough to beat Dickinson. That same truck we thought we might need to stop Trish Adora. We might need it here.
These gentlemen are the trucks, AJ.
Yes.
Look
It's
at these
a demolition
guys.
derby of bodies. Oh, here we go. Spin around.
Oh! Death Valley driver.
Hooks the leg. Will that be enough?
Oh!
There
And
we go.
again, but going for the roll-up.
Oh, he got him! He got him with that. And no sooner than when his leg gave out, he's got the package there, and he beats Chris Dickinson.
Oh, what is this?
Wait a second. What a win here for Alexander Hammerstone. He retains his championship here at Catalyst. They're trying to hand the championship to Hammerstone.
But it seems that someone has entered the fray here.
Wait a minute, yeah,
A
you're
very
right.
tall gentleman at that. Looks like it could be Big Trouble Ben Bishop, who did
Wait a
appear
minute, wait a minute.
As well as MCM, Mucho Chris Mojo. Why are they here? Why are they attacking Alex Hammerstone?
What are they doing? Hashtag MCM and Big Ben making short work.
And look who it is, Mr. May, Stephen Macklin, arriving in
GSW here.
in
What's
quite
his
a
point?
bombastic fashion. Oh, we know who you are, Macklin. We know.
What is it? What is all this? What is happening? Oh my God! Macklin just put him out. Oh, what a statement. What is this?
So, what's the Poison Youth?
The Poison Youth can mean a lot of things to a lot of different people, but I know what it means to me. The Poison Youth is a fuck you. Pure wrestling. The foundation of this business. Why do I have to dress in a tracksuit and glasses and shake someone's hand to show them that I'm a master at my craft? Why can't I be me? I am challenging the idea of purity. What's so pure about pure rules? Is it restricting yourself? Is it showing people I'm gonna hold back for the sake of sport? Or is purity being yourself? Is purity showing the scum that you really are? What makes me so special? Why am I putting myself through the miles and the travel just to be something that people think I am? And the fact that they want to dictate what the Poison Youth means, what Robert Martyr is a slap in my fucking face. I admit, I'm not a good person. I try to be, but I'm not. I'd rather die on my feet than live on my knees. I'd rather be forgotten than be remembered for giving in. And soon you all know that this 19-year-old boy, this boy that you beat to death in his first year in, then you said that he'd never be nothing. That kid is gonna be the best professional wrestler you've ever seen. When you see Robert Martyr, you understand that last name. When you see why I am the South City Stretcher, the Mat Bully, the Poisoned Youth, there will be no question. There will be no denying. You will see me everywhere. Believe that.